Hello, and thank you for watching the very first aftrART artist interview. My name is Amanda, and I am here today with Zakk Vega, owner of Studio 270, located in Yuma, Arizona. So I'm doing these interviews so that, early career artists can get an idea of what it takes to pursue their creative goals. So I am more of a visual artist. Zakk here is a musician, musical artist. So I really want to gather this variety of stories and share how people are, following their dreams and doing what they love to do. So Zakk, can you tell me more about Studio 270 and what services you offer and a little bit about the community you serve?
We are a recording studio that also does music lessons and rehearsal space. We want to help people create and push people no matter what your musical experience is. We just want to give you a place to create and to push to be a better musician. And we cater to just the music scene here, no matter if you're in a death metal band or in a bluegrass group or just some kid with a microphone and a ukulele. We want to make sure that we're giving everyone the opportunity to play, and it's we do that with our open mics, which are located at we do those at North End Coffee House, and those are free, and we record those and we promote those because we want to. It's awesome because we see people that come out and perform that don't ever get the chance to. They don't ever have that outlet to do it.
Awesome, and you mentioned that it's very affordable. That way, it's accessible to really anyone that wants to get involved.
Yeah.
So Zakk, what were you doing before you opened the studio, and what kind of inspired you to start your own business?
This had always been an idea since high school, and I've always wanted to. But before here, I worked at a record store, Zia Records, for over a year, and unfortunately things didn't work out there. I got let go. Did not know what to do, did not know what I was going to do, how I was going to make money. So I started touring, and I got into bands, and didn't ever dab in or write my own music, but I just played. I was the filling guy. So I did that for about two and a half years, and then I got a phone call for this place. I wasn't really happy because I wasn't creating my own music, so I kind of just, looked at everyone, said my piece, and I was on the next flight home. And that was May of last year.
And you're from Yuma originally.
Yeah.
We went to high school together, so we've known each other for a while.
Born and raised.
Yeah. Yes. So what did you need to do in preparation to open up this studio, other than getting that phone call?
Preparation, kind of just observing business practice. My mom was a single mom who opened her own business and did that for had a successful business for 12 years. So kind of overseeing that and monitoring and getting my experience through there, to doing some of the management stuff over at Zia, to seeing how management worked for bands, and that kind of gave me the prep I needed for the business aspect. Mm-hmm. But other than that, I was just playing and asking questions when I was in recording sessions, and there really wasn't any I didn't have a schooling in doing this. I didn't have a lot of training. It was a lot of just hands-on.
I think that's really common now, and it's going to continue to get more common as people have so much access to information and opportunities come up and you have to take them.
It was one of those, just did not think twice about it and just was, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
I think Gabe, who works here, I gave him a phone call the next day. Hey dude, I'm going to open up a recording studio. And he was just okay, you sure? And I was yeah, why not? Let's do it. Let's figure it out.
That's awesome. So what do you wish you would have known before opening up the studio?
Saving money, like we talked about. That was definitely one. From that, and more importantly, just the trial and error thing that comes with doing this, and having no experience and having oh, hey, that was expensive, boo-boo, don't do that again. From that to developing relationships and being a business owner, and especially with hiring people that are like family, making sure you're maintaining that kind of separation between business and home, business and home. And that's been a constant challenge, but it's kind of, you learn as you go with it.
Mm-hmm. And it's also, more rewarding when you get to make a business grow with the people that you really care about, right?
And trust, my guys, I trust 100%, and I couldn't ask for better people to work with.
Why was it important to open up the studio in Yuma and bring something like that here?
That wasn't the intention. But the reason why I came here is because I got the phone call to do it here so cheap. And so that kind of made it happen here. But I'm more proud that it did, because the fact that music doesn't get a chance here, art doesn't, any form of art does not get a chance here. So like the Rancho de la Luna and Palm Desert, which is in the middle of nowhere, but those guys have made it and made such phenomenal records, from Queens of Stone Age, Eagles of Death Metal, Arctic Monkeys. You know, if they can do that there, then why can't we do that here? You know, and it's just making sure that, you know, good music can be made in a good place. I think that, like, for the next generation to come, that gives them hope that they can do it from here. You know, like, you can make it from Yuma. You know, just because you're from Yuma doesn't mean you're now unable to do your dream. You know, nowadays, like, it's not about moving to LA. It's not about moving to Phoenix. It's not about moving to New York City. And if you want to go that route, that's fine. But you gotta understand, like, nowadays, like, since there's no guarantee, and record labels are becoming a dying breed. But I'm seeing so many bands. You know, you have the Kickstarters, you have Squarespace, all these things that are kind of now evolving, and it's so neat to see that the independent game has now stepped up so much.
Yeah, the threshold to kind of access the information that you need to pursue, you know, whatever you want is so much lower than it was before.
Yeah.
It doesn't make it easier. It doesn't make it easier to, you know, become a successful artist, or, you know, just even make a base living doing what you love to do. But if you have the drive to do it, you definitely can.
Yeah, and it's just making sure you're doing it with just because you love it, and you know, and I work with like-minded people, and that's what really keeps me going.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter where you are. It doesn't matter where you're located, and you know, if anything, it makes it more meaningful knowing that you're providing something to a community that doesn't already have it.
It makes this more of a badass thing, because it shouldn't, like, this place does not make sense. It's not meant to be a recording studio, but we will make it that way.
Yeah.
We'll use with what we got, and we'll figure it out. And you know, my business practices, like, it's just kind of like, well, like, how are you still? But like, we'll make sure that we always are doing our best to our clients, and making sure that we'll, you know, keep having everyone back.
Yeah, and I mean, you start from lessons, you have the studio too, so it's like you have different ways to cater to young musicians even as they grow up.
Yeah, we just recorded our band class, and that was cool because, well, it's kind of funny too. One, they got to see how much work goes into recording, but they got to experience that, and some of them loved it. They loved hearing themselves back. I love having kids see that, you know, seeing that opportunity.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years? Where do you want this to go?
You know, I still want to be here. I still want to be working and pushing and evolving. I don't want to ever be comfortable. I don't ever want to be, you know, oh, that was done, we're good, we have enough to get by. I always want to be progressing to the point, like, you know, like Matt and I have talked about opening a different recording studio that's out in the middle of nowhere, that's all analog gear, and evolving our lessons and how we'll offer different instruments, and also booking some shows in here would be really cool.
Do you have any advice to artists or musicians thinking about starting their own business?
Don't overthink it and just do it. 100% I believe that.
No, I totally get that. I don't really think of aftrART as a business, right now at least. But if I didn't just take the plunge and like tell everyone in a month I'm launching this website and this project, then I would still be in the planning phase. They're not even really thinking about it. But
yeah, it's a huge weight. One, you have a lot of people doubting you when you do things like this, and you have to just push through, no matter what. Push through, and you'll see it pay off in the end. Like, you'll see. Like, I'm still pushing, no matter what. Like, I'm still like pushing to the next day, to the next month, year, whatever be it. You know, you have to just kind of overcome the fear of the unknown, the doubt, and just find yourself to do it. It's a huge workload. You're gonna be working 10 times harder, but that 10 times harder is worth it at the end of the day. You know, when you're just like, hey, I did this for me, for my creative purposes, and I was able to accomplish it. Yeah, there's no guarantee anymore. There's, you know, you can get a degree, you can go that route, and that's fine. But I also knew a guy with, I think he had almost like 30 grand in student debt. I was working at Circle K to get by, you know, and it's just like, if I'm 30 grand in debt, I'm gonna be like playing some nice gear in here and, you know, doing what I love. At least I'm gonna go out like that way, you know?
Right.
So, you know, we don't know what tomorrow will bring, if we're gonna have a job, or if, you know, we're gonna get that pink slip or whatever, you know. So with that no guarantee, why not do what you want? Why not push and accomplish? Because sink or swim, as long as you did it for yourself, there's no failure in that, I think. You know, as long as you can smile and say, hey, I've accomplished what I wanted to do, then, you know, there's no failure.
Is there anything else that you want artists or musicians to understand about, you know, pursuing their dreams, or taking on big challenges like this?
Just make sure you have the best intentions in mind. Don't think you're gonna make $1 million, have a #1 record, or have a piece sell for $1 billion. Make sure you're doing this for the right intentions, because you will do well. And I tell everyone that because, you know, you have to do that. People can see it in art, people can see it when you create music, people can see it when you're working in 9 to 5. I mean, those people that are killing it are the people that took the risk, took the jump, the plunge, to give up security, to give up comfort, to make sure they were to be able to pursue what they wanted to.
Right. Thank you for sharing all of the insights that you've learned opening up the studio and just as a musician trying to navigate this crazy, messy world of, you know, creativity. And I mean, it was a good interview. We'll leave it at that. Is there anywhere that the people watching can find you or Studio 270 if they're interested in learning more?
Yeah, they can find us on Facebook, Studio 270, or on our website, studio270onmain.com.
Awesome. Be sure to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will talk to you soon.